What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. I am your host, Chase the Dark Sage, here with my co-host,
T.
and we're here to bring you some more hip-hop goodness with some new album releases that's coming out, some album reviews, and no discussions because we have already talked about the Drake versus Kendrick beef in the previous episode this week, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. But, T, how have you been since the last episode? And not the Drake and Kendrick one. I'm talking about the last actual podcast episode.
Bro, I've been wilding right now, B. I've been alright. I've just been consumed with all this stuff, even though we already talked about it, but I've been consumed. I feel like I want to beef, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to beef with somebody. Hey, yo, what are YouTubers at, man? I'm trying to beef on somebody, bro. What else talking about?
Shut your way up and make some videos, Negro.
Yeah, say something whack, bro. I don't know, bro. Like,
just get the Metro beat, B.
Hey, bro, BBL Drizzy. I don't know what to do, bro, but
hey, say you're gonna give 10K to someone whoever raps the best on it.
Oh yeah, I said that to a civilian. You good?
Yeah,
bro. 30 seconds of that thing, and I was.
I haven't listened to it.
What about you? How you been doing, man?
Been all right. I've been trying to construct this JoJolian manga review on my Read the Room channel. I don't know. I've been very conflicted on it. This has been one of the things that's been on my mind the past few days. I'm just like, I love JoJo's. I'm a big fan of JoJo's. If you can look at the background, if you're actually watching the actual video of it, I have a lot of JoJo stuff in the back, and there's a lot of stuff off camera that you can't see. But I just been really pondering my thoughts on JoJo.
I know it's off topic, but what are you feeling, B?
It's a very mixed bag on that manga. It's on that part itself, because if you guys don't know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, each season, I guess I could say it for people who don't understand, it's labeled a part. And so with each part, there's a different character that you kind of travel with, a different adventure, different storylines. Some of them do connect, some of them don't. But this one to me is like one of the most mixed bags, especially coming off of the last part / season, which I think is the mangaka's magnum opus, Steel Ball Run. And so I just been kind of going back, rereading, looking at some of the stuff on my channel, looking at the comments on Read the Room, going back and like looking at some of the little plot holes I've been finding, some of the things that just don't make sense, some of the illogical inconsistencies that I'm seeing, and I'm just like, like this is one of my favorite mangas, but man, I'm like, the more I find out, the more I feel like I'm just digging into this. I love it because of the creativity. I'm just like, man, it's just disappointing when I start finding stuff. I'm like, everything's falling apart.
Just be honest, B.
Oh, I am. Trust me, I'm ripping
just
this
be
thing
honest
new.
on that, bro.
But also, I really enjoy it because of the creativity that he brings within.
I might just have to listen just because to see you hate on a JoJo's, like not like a JoJo's like part. I just got.
Oh, don't worry, I don't like part 5. I do not like part 5, and that's one of the most popular parts.
Well, that's because it's the
I feel like it's a part 3, like the one that's most popular. I feel like it's part 3, but on crack, and so they really amplify what happens in part 3 in terms of like fights and then some of the goofy nature. And to me, it gave a very bad rap for JoJo, because what people think JoJo's is what just part 5 is. Right. They think it's all about sus stuff. They think it's only just fights. They think it's, it's just certain things that's stereotypical for that one part, but they think that's all JoJo's. And I'm just like, I already don't like the main villain. I don't like the main character. There's just a lot that I don't like about that part. But if y'all want to hear them thoughts, go to my Read the Room channel or something else. But let's go ahead and talk about what we've been jamming since the last episode. What have you been jamming, B?
Nothing. No, man, I'm for real. I've been consuming all this other stuff, bro. But
we've been listening to a lot of beef. A lot of tracks have released since the last pod, so go check out the beef pod. But this one right here, there wasn't really much music to really just listen to and focus on, especially like for me, for someone who brings a lot of music to this topic.
Right. Well, I just go back to like artists I always listen to. So artist I love is King Cruel. He's guy. I think King Cruel from London. I could be wrong. Ireland. Anyways, King Cruel puts out his own like style of like rock music. It's really sad at times. It's really upbeat at times. He has like this really good, powerful voice. And I remember him being Lizard King as a young, like he was my age. He was like a young 16-year-old with this voice, and it's just like this voice sounds like he's been through things. And you look at this little scrawny little white kid with like, with red hair. It's like, this coming, that's coming out your mouth. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if y'all ever want to like check out some King Cruel, like have some type of feel some emotions and like, cause he brings it out of you, bro. I'm telling you. He put out an album last year. What was the name of it before I want to tell y'all the name of this album. It was called Space Heavy. Really dope. Really like somber in a way. And one thing about this album it stays on like this flat. I want to say flat surface. Like it's no highs. Like meaning in production.
It kind of stays at the same tone.
Yeah, it's the same tone, and I love it though. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I loved it. I don't know. It's called space heavy, so I kind of you know what I mean. I guess that kind of mean you know like they. I guess you know you're low right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't get up. You know what I mean? But anyways, King Cruel. Just check out his discography, bro. I don't even have a particular album or song. Just check him out. Like all his stuff is pretty good, man. So King Cruel, check him out.
All right. One of the things I jammed this weekend, or past week, I guess, Baby Rose, Slow Burn, something that you talked about the other, one of the other What We've Been Jamming episodes. Checked it out. I would say it's not for me. I see the appeal. Yeah. I see what she was going for. And I don't think it's bad, but I could definitely say that this wasn't for me.
That's not your type of R&B.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like it was R&B. Like, it felt like very, very old school R&B.
Her voice.
Yeah, then she sounds very older.
Remember I told you the voice?
Like, she sounds a lot older. So, when I look at the picture and I listen to the voice, I'm just like, this don't sound like what I'm supposed to imagine it sounds like. But, I mean, the band, they did an all right job with the production. I think I preferred the other project that they worked on that I listened to this week as well. But this one really wasn't for me. I'll just say that. I'm not going to be disrespectful because I can see the appeal. And I think it's harder for me to judge this type of music because I'm just not as knowledgeable and as into it. So,
that's I don't even think I recommend you that one. I don't think you'll like that.
No.
Yeah, it's some stuff I'll be like, yo, be like this. But I don't think you'll like... we're going to get to it, but did you check out the Lucky Day, though?
No, I forgot.
That's what you got to see. That's something, you know, I recommend you that. Baby Rose, I don't know. B going to be like, I don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this too old. Like, her voice.
It sounds old. It sounds like classical R&B.
Yeah.
Like close to soul.
Right, to soul. Because that voice she has. See, I love that.
It sounds old womany. It sounds auntie, great auntie.
It does.
Like, it sounds like your dad's aunt.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm an old soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not me.
Yeah. I knew you.
I like Marvin Gaye, but not.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You gotta like Marvin.
Al Green, not this stuff.
All right.
What is your next thing?
My next album, I went back to listen to Disco by Mike. Came out 2021. I love this album. It was just Evil Eye. That song just popped up in my head. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna play the album. So, bro, I could talk about Mike. You know, like I don't even think he has a bad album, bro. Like, if you go back, I know his albums was more lo-fi. Some of the production is really like mixes and it's really like, you know, that's his style. It was really bad, but like, I like it. But I'm just saying, Disco's a really good album. It's like he put out so much stuff that I feel like some of those albums kind of get like lost. You know what I'm saying? And Disco's a really great album by him. Evil Eye is probably one of my favorites. And what was the other name of the track? Zaza. I love Zaza. Yeah, that's a really good song. So yeah, you know, Mike, I talked about before. I still feel the same way about him. I just didn't listen to much stuff this week, bro. I just kind of been consumed with the beef, you know what I mean?
I understand.
So what about you, B?
Next thing I listened to, Victoria Monet. I listened to Jaguar, her EP.
The first one?
Yeah, and Jaguar too. I listened to both of them. I really enjoyed both of them. I really don't have much to say, but I will say that she's one of the more unique, sound-wise artists in the R&B space in terms of like super mainstream. So I really enjoy both these projects. I think I really enjoyed Jaguar 1 a bit more. I enjoy Jaguar 2 still. But I don't know, with the shorter run times, both of them coming under an hour if you listen to both of them back to back, I really enjoyed the production. I really enjoyed her singing, her vocal performance. It's not like she's like going crazy, back in contemporary R&B. But it was still an enjoyable projects to listen to. I don't feel compelled to listen to her projects before these though.
Yeah.
I will say that. But I am anticipating any newer projects that she has coming after this.
I be rocking. I think I rocked that Jaguar shirt from the first one because I bought that shirt. You know, I had both of her records, bro. I had the green joint. I'm a huge fan. Bro.
I think Jaguar 1's a rare one, right?
Huh? They got a red version now?
No, rare.
Oh yeah. I had the green one and the black one, bro. And
I'll get both of them on vinyl.
Yeah,
I definitely want to add these to the collection.
I had like 3 greens, bro. Like that was my shorty. I was playing them all. I used to DJ too. I wanna know how you get that.
Man, what's the next thing you've been listening to?
Bro, that song fire, bro. My girl be hating on me.
No. No. Her music is good. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying it to your CD.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, this is just a band. I know nothing about this band. I was recommended this band and I just played them. Called Oregon Freeman.
Oregon
Freeman. Okay. So it was recommended by one of my coworkers, and it was recommended from one of our managers to him. He gave it to me. This band has a lot of organs in it, And
You said it's his band?
No. I said this band.
Oh.
This band has a lot of organs in it. Sometimes it sounds like it's taking you to church.
I was about to say, does it sound like church?
A little bit of it, but it's also really good, bro. I like the instrumentation, bro. I just like how they put things together. Like it's not much. I only heard like probably like 15. I wouldn't say 15, about 10 of their songs, because I just clicked,
I think you about to say 15 times.
Nah. I didn't click an album. I just clicked, the top song and just let it play. That's the type of stuff I do when I kind of get introduced to a band or something. I just click they top, get the best and just go all the way down. And be like, check out the album. But Morgan Freeman, bro, I'm really reaching, bro. I'm reaching, because I didn't really listen to much. So Morgan Freeman, if y'all like some instrumentation, some organs, y'all want to go to church, listen to these guys, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
What is the subject matter in terms of like
they don't even, bro, it's number it's number instruments, bro. It's no
Mm.
vocals. Me, this guy right here, he got to hear people, serenade him or something, you know what I'm saying? He want to get a little.
I gotta think, have I heard something? Nah, Jay Dilla.
Yeah, but Dilla got some, my people.
But that's not throughout the whole album though.
Hey.
See?
Man, he got, he say it. He got all the vocals in there,
He
bro.
has same vocals,
I
but
know.
no one's actually actively in that studio.
But Donut's different. It's like, Donuts is,
see?
I love Donuts. One of the best albums when it comes to instruments. But all those soul samples, all of you hear that? No, this nothing but instruments, B. The instruments is the voice. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't think I'm doing that.
One band, one sound.
I mean, I listen to that Andre.
You just clowned it. What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about. There's no proof.
Yeah.
Hey,
It was
look,
all...
the absence of evidence is the evidence.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
If y'all heard it with the camera was off, yeah. Bro said some other stuff about Andre too. I'm not gonna say it.
We might talk about it during the review.
Yeah.
We might talk about it during the review.
Oh my God, bro.
Next two projects I want to talk about, or I guess I just listened to. Run the Jewels 2 and 3. I don't know why.
Because you listened to one last.
Yeah, I listened to one last episode. And I wanted to just listen to 2 and 3 because I don't know why. I just been back in my Run the Jewels bag. Yeah. I'm just like, man, these albums are so good. 2 is so good. 3 is so good. I got to go to 4. They're all under an hour. Yeah. Just lyrical exorcism happening on those albums. Oh, the production, the LP going crazy. Killah Mike is going crazy, and it goes into like that horrorcore-esque rap territory, but it just goes into that lyrical miracle bag territory. I'm like, I'm just getting both sides, and just the way they both contrast each other as a group, with Mike coming in with that punchy flow, with them punchy rhymes and punchy bars, while LP, he's gonna rap over your head sometimes.
Oh yeah,
but I'm like, yo, I gotta get like multiple listens because sometimes you just say something fly, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know what that means, but let me go ahead and run that back because that sounds nice.
Oodles and noodles, doodles, poodles.
With your poodle, aiming at your poodle. Hey, I like that song. Really enjoy that though. But yeah, Run the Jewels 2 and 3. If you just want some bars over some great production, go to Run the Jewels 2 and 3.
See, bro, every time if I go back to listen to Run the Jewels, bro, I always go run back to rap music. I don't know why, bro.
Oh, that's because it's good.
It's just, of course, it's amazing. But it's like, man, dang, I might have to. One of these days, it's been a minute since I listened to Run the Jewels, bro. I think the last time I actually really played them was like Run the Jewels 4.
Yeah. I play one of their albums like at least a few times a year.
I remember when you got on it, you was like, yo, B, yo.
Because every time I would hear them in different stuff. I think like the one time I remember predominantly hearing them was in Watch Dogs 2, because I think the Blockbuster Nights is the
that song was when that song on commercials, bro.
Yeah, that one was on commercials,
and
so I was just like, oh, okay. And I've heard of Run the Jewels before then, but I really wasn't interested in it.
It was so dope, like seeing them get this type of like
resurgence,
and recognition, bro. Like, because LP and Killah come from like underground scenes in some way, and it's just like them coming together and like people actually getting to know them. It's just so dope.
They are huge as a group. I remember I was telling my friend in Discord, he was like, I don't know who Killah Mike is. You know, when he won the Grammy. I said, you don't know who Killah Mike is? Yeah, never heard of him. Never heard of the song. I'm like, have you ever listened to Run the Jewels? Oh yeah, I love them. I listen to all their albums. I saw the picture, I said, he's the black one.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm
like, how you like a group and you don't even know them?
My boy, he knows who he is.
How you not like? What?
There's a lot of people, especially like if you're not like super into hip hop, you just listen to the music, but you really won't dive into a lot of things, especially if you're not big fans.
Yeah, it just like I know me and you we're probably like, yo, I want to, who
I do the deep dive. I like to look at
interviews
and I like to do all that.
Yeah, so it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to like understand it.
But also, he's not in the hip hop media either, so that's why you know, I kind of give that one a pass because I'm just like, if you're not in the hip hop media, then I understand. I guess.
I feel you.
Because I feel like Killer Mike, especially with his activism and all that, he's more popular from Run the Jewels, but also besides the Grammy win I'm talking about before then, with his activism basically, especially as a rapper being so heavily into politics, and we haven't really seen that.
And he's an NRA member as well. Tote them guns. Oh, my bad, YouTube.
Hey, we were talking about water guns. Super soakers.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I don't got nothing else, bro.
Oh, you ain't got nothing else? Okay, we can just run through some of the things I went through real quick. I listened to Cheat Codes, the Black Thought and Danger Mouse.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Album. I enjoyed it. Black Thought, one of the best rappers that we have alive as of right now. Danger Mouse, I'm a bit iffy on his production sometimes. I did like the project he had with Doom, even though Doom.
Danger Doom. Yeah.
Well, that album was censored, which it's weird because I'm like, it was made for Adult Swim.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's Adult Swim. They cuss.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, there's no censoring on here. So, you know, when you have songs like Sofa King, I had to space that out.
Yeah.
We have stuff like that on there, you know, Doom being the villain that he is. And so I was like, all right, let me check out Black Thought. Because I forgot what album. Oh, I was listening to Run the Jewels. And that album, one of the songs from that album came up in like my Spotify recommended. And I'm like, let me jam that album real quick because I just want to hear Black Thought just kill some stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, this is a pretty good project. I do think the production at points at the beginning felt a bit too samey for me. But either way, Black Thought was killing it. And sometimes I didn't like some of the effects that he put on his vocals either. Like, he put one effect that I could barely hear him rapping. I'm just like, God dang it. Some of the features, well, all the features I really enjoyed off that project though as well.
I need to run back to that too, man.
Yeah.
But Danger Mouse, man, he's
a beast.
Yeah, bro. He's just very versatile. Like, you know, he's Nars Barkley, like with CeeLo Green and him. And make me cry.
Oh, Danger Mouse is one person.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Dang, I kind of hit that vocal, bro. I'm like, CeeLo, hold on, bro. Chill out, bro. Dang.
You need to see your way out.
No. I think I might have in the studio.
Stop. You are in the studio.
Nah, I'm about to start rapping, bro.
Stop. Please don't. See, that's why they're leaving right now.
I don't know if I'm going to sing, rap. What I'm going to do? I'm going to be a combo? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a triple threat?
Man, look, next project I listened to, Summers. I mean, not Summers, Autumn. They both seasons. Listen to another Autumn project because I'm just like, I want to listen to a bit more of Autumn because, like I said, he's like that baby version of like Future and Yeet. He's kind of like a little mesh between the two. And I listened to the project Antagonist. It was all right. To me, it was middle of the road. Nothing really special about this project. I like other projects a bit more, especially his Golden Child series. So yeah, Antagonist definitely wasn't for me. But sometimes I do like the artwork of some of his covers. I'm like, ooh, that makes me want to click.
I gotta look up our Summers. See how you doing in those streams. Ooh, that boy dropping.
What is he at?
Yeah, 1.1 now. I'm just saying. he was at one point like it's just going down and down, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Summers, what happened to you?
Oh my god.
See, I got them vocals, bro. I'm just saying. Hey, we gonna make a clip of this, boy. I mean, you dropping, boy. And we gonna see where you gonna be at, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you gonna be. Hey, you got a few more months. What? A month before the summer? Let's see where you gonna be at. You and your little TikTok fans. Niggas marks. The underground. What they talking about,
I'm
G?
just like,
Come on, man.
No. Underground must be a sound. It must not be an actual thing no more.
The plug. Man,
yeah, the plug and B. I'm just like, I'm getting old.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
I'm becoming an old head because what?
Plug. Come on, man. Get out of here.
Next project I listened to, our boy Lucky. Sex, Money, and Drugs. This is my re-listen because I just want to re-listen because I pre-ordered the vinyl off of Urban Outfitters. And I'm just like, man, let me listen to this again because I never listened to it on Spotify, and I'm trying to curate my Spotify playlist because I was on Tidal when I listened to this project. So I'm just like, this is just a good project right
Tidal, bro.
I enjoy. I had it for free with my phone plan. That's why.
I know. Dang, you listen to Lucky now?
Huh?
You listen to Lucky now?
Yeah, I've heard a few projects.
Yeah,
I heard a few projects I was on time before the podcast. Yeah,
I'm just saying. You know how the old podcast, me.
I've heard some of Lucky, but I never fully dived into projects by him.
Lucky,
I remember when he was Lucky X.
Yeah. Hey. Oh yeah, we talked about that. But I'm saying I know you didn't really listen to him.
Yeah, I wasn't really like a person that listened to it. Oh, but I do like him because I think one time his song Drake. Wait. It's the one. Me. It's I forgot the name of it. Yeah. I forgot the name of it. I love that song.
It's like I love.
Drake.
Yeah, I love that Lucky is like he got a good fan base.
Yeah, he has a cool fan base.
Man, bro, No Walk drive me crazy.
I was supposed to listen to that project that you put on what we've been jamming a few weeks ago. Well, if you
Oh
want to
no!
at this point.
Is it when I was talking about?
Oh, it's top 10 albums.
Yes,
top 10
bro.
albums. We still haven't put that episode out.
2020. Oh yeah, that video that out yet?
Yeah, it's not out yet.
Damn, we got some stuff in the bag, bro.
We still got the Drake discography deep
Facts,
dives.
bro.
Hey, so make sure to subscribe if you ever want to hear that.
Facts, bro.
So yeah, we got clips of that, but we haven't put nothing out
Yeah,
yet.
damn, we got some.
We got some stuff in the tub. We still got the Kanye College Dropout in the
real
tub too.
Dang,
I haven't put it out yet.
got some stuff in the Tucker.
Yeah, facts. Next project I listened to was, and I was like, okay, let me get another impression of these bad, not good people.
Oh, okay.
I listened to the Sour Soul by Ghostface
Oh,
Killah.
yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
I know
really
you-
enjoyed the features. I was all there. 5 out of 5 projects
Yeah.
for me. 5 stars out of 5 stars.
It wasn't too long at all, bro. No.
And it just felt like the right amount.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right.
Bro, I
And
love
I love
that
the
cover.
instrumentation on
Yeah,
it.
of course, and I love that cover. I don't know.
yeah.
I love
I
that
do
cover,
too.
bro, with the flag. Oh, bro.
Yeah, he's just looking to the side.
Yeah, bro, I love that cover,
This is
bro.
so Ghostface.
Yeah,
I just
bro.
love it.
Bro, I still ain't jammed the Ghostface in our song. Bro, I was supposed to listen to that, bro.
Oh.
Because he finna drop something.
Yeah, he about to drop out. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
after this.
Oh,
But
God.
yeah, can't believe you, man.
Bro, I'm gonna listen to it. on my
2
way.
God MCs. Both from
God
the East
MCs.
Coast. I think it was too long overdue, though. But
Yeah.
I
Dang,
enjoyed
bro.
it. And the last project I listened to was Hotel 1105 by D2X. He follows us on...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he follows us on,
Yeah. I peeped it like a year. This is when he put out last year, right?
I think
Or 2
so.
years ago. That's when he chilling, right?
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah.
It came out 2023.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
And so I checked out
What do
this
you think
album.
about it?
So you could tell that he's not fully there yet.
He's not
as
him
an
yet.
MC.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not fully there, but you can see the potential.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. Like I want to follow his career a bit because one, he seems very active on social media. He
Yeah.
seems to really be responding and interact with the people that do mess with him as he does. He follows the pod and me on Twitter.
Right.
And I said something on Twitter. He replied. I'm like, this makes me want to go check out his music because he's an artist that is, and he's doing a tour now.
Yeah. I think he do his production as well, if I'm not mistaken.
If he doesn't, that brings it up.
Yeah, I think he actually does
And
his own
see,
production.
to me, I was gonna say that to me, he reminds me of like a younger J. Cole and Big Crit. Where I'm like, okay, I see the potential. You're very not soulful in terms of like the production, but you're very personable,
Yeah.
and it feels very genuine.
Yeah.
Like it feels like he feels like a real person when he is rapping, and he is doing these. Songs.
And he like you, but he don't curse. I don't think he cuss at all.
He doesn't cuss much if he does.
don't think he
I'm not
curse.
sure if he does. I gotta listen to it again. I've only done one listen, so
Yeah.
this is really more of my impressions.
Right.
And I'm not judging this on the basis of, oh yeah, I gotta put you up there with
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Big
yeah.
Crit's best and J. Cole's best.
Right.
Like no, I can tell that he's still a young artist, still trying to find himself, still developing sound himself. And he has a pretty good sound overall.
Yeah.
It does remind me of blog era-esque music, kind of like in that Wale, Big Crit, J. Cole arena right there. And I believe it's jazz rap.
Yeah,
I'm always
'cause he
confused
from out-
on what exactly
He's
is
from out of
jazz rap.
Chicago as well. I
Yeah,
believe,
which I mean, also different sound, especially
Yeah.
coming out of there. I will say that I will be looking forward to what he's doing. I do want to listen to his project before this one.
Yeah.
But I do want to say I want to give this one a few more listens because to me there was like no bad songs on here. There was
Yeah.
nothing that ever really made me cringe.
Yeah.
But I am waiting for him to find his
But
voice and really have that punch.
It's like when you know they have it, and it's just like you're just waiting for them to.
yeah, I'm just waiting for them to shoot off.
and waiting for it to click. Like you're finding who you are, but like you just can tell like he got one.
He's on the right track. Though.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
say that.
definitely.
He's definitely on the right track and he's doing the right things. I just think that once he gets the connections and he gets the ability to maybe a bigger, better sound,
Yeah.
not better, but bigger sound,
I know what you mean.
more impactful, because I feel like he could really come out with a really, really strong project to where it's like, oh, and he has still that underground sound where it's like, he's very, like I said, he's very personal, very genuine, it sounds like. I'm just wondering to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering to see where it goes, especially since he's selling out tour dates
Yeah.
in a different
Oh, no,
country of all places.
Hey, no,
To me, that's like a feat right there. You selling out in
Because
different
you gotta
countries.
understand how they look at like they're more purists over there, bro. Like when it comes to like going to see the artists and like really supporting.
Because they
them
don't
over
get
there.
to see them as
Yeah,
much.
they don't get to see the artists like that, man. Especially up and coming artists too. They willing to like go and put it 'cause like, yo, when the next time he gonna come overseas? So let's support this guy now to get him to come over there more. So
Yeah.
hey man, D2X, right?
Yeah, D2X.
D2X, yeah. I picked him up. I think I heard him in 2022, 2023. Some people in the Discord put me onto him. Pretty cool. It's one of them albums I just haven't went back to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna check him out because I wanna peep his new album.
Yeah, I want to people's new project
Yeah,
too because
so-
he says it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not expecting too much because one, a lot is just happening in hip hop
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, and two, he's going on tour. So I'm
Right,
like,
right,
maybe
right.
he's putting the finishing touches on it. We don't know exactly for sure, but I am looking forward to see up and coming rapper.
Yeah.
We kind of see like what he's being molded into, and I want to see what he becomes.
Right.
I'm very interested in his growth.
That's dope.
So I have nothing really bad to say about him, and you can tell that he's still learning and he's still improving.
Right.
So I do want to see you put out a few singles, maybe. You know, kind of just tease the fans a bit
he
about
will.
what might be coming out. Give us a preview of like what the album sounds like, and I want to hear that hunger from him.
Yeah.
Because I could be like, okay, I can see you rap. I do like the production. I'm not a big jazz rap guy like that, or at least maybe I don't know I am.
Yeah.
I really want to see that hunger. Like I want to see him just demolish a track.
I think he will, bro. It seems like he's coming with he's gonna try to go to a different energy with this, like just the stuff he's been saying, like on Twitter. I be peeping him.
Yeah, he seems like a very good dude overall, based off of what I've seen in his interactions.
Yeah.
He seems very positive. So I have nothing to say, but D2X, I will be following your career and trying to see where you go from here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's actually go ahead and move on to hip hop news because we haven't listened to too much because a whole bunch of beef has happened. Like I said, check out the previous episode. But let's go ahead and go on to hip hop news. Rich the Kid, Life's a Gamble, a new album produced by Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. B, is this the move that Rich the Kid needs to bring up his career again?
No. This is, bro, it's like, no. You know, you have a little light, and now he think he could just buy the house and have just light everywhere. So I'm like, bro, no, bro. Okay, you had that little light on that album, bro.
Had a little shine.
Yeah, a little shine, but nah, bro, chill. And then,
it was a surprising shine. It wasn't a, oh, we knew he was going to kill
yeah,
him.
it was just like, yo.
It was like,
bro,
oh, he's still alive?
Right, facts. So it's like, bro, all right, bro, I understand. You got a little taste of that.
That stardom again.
Again, you know what I'm saying? But now,
especially with a #1 single.
Nah, bro. And now you got, you be letting Kanye in the studio with you, bro? I don't want this man around me.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty, okay. I just saw Ty chasing down a predator, bro. You saw that video?
On that live stream?
Yeah.
Boy, I think he alien. I mean, he looked like one. But
I met him in person, bro. He built weird, bro.
you gotta give him context on how long ago that was. Give him context on how that was.
2024, I believe.
2014.
2014.
Oh, you met him a few days ago.
2014, bro. Damn, my bad. Tasha just said that.
But
He built weird.
Rich the Kid, Life's a Gamble. I will say his career has definitely been a gamble from hanging with Migos, having a big resurgence in his career with the whole Plug Walk and Cloud era, to now this right here.
He was the fourth Migo, bro.
He was.
Yeah.
And when he had that song with Quavo that came out.
Yeah, they put out not
after,
too long ago,
Yeah, that was pretty good as well. But Rich the Kid, I think it's one of those things where you biting off a bit too much.
Yeah.
You biting off too much more than you could chew. That's what I'm saying.
I never forget the time, bro. Uzi had you running. Remember that? You don't remember that when Uzi was chasing this man, bro?
Beefing?
Bro jumped over a little fence over little Uzi, bro. I would have knocked the purple out of Uzi head, bro. I swear
At
to
that
God.
time.
Yes, bro. Now I don't know.
Now he just look like a Giggy
Now I
Force
don't know.
member.
Yeah, I don't know what you do. I don't even want to touch Uzi.
Hey,
That might rub off on you. He out here. I don't know what Uzi got. That boy got the cooties.
He looking like Zarbon on that
Bro
stage.
looking crazy, bro. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know, B. This is not it. I'm sorry. But
Yeah,
you checked it out though.
Uh-huh.
That's the real question. Will you check it out? You know your boy Kanye got a little touch on it.
See, and that's the thing, because it's just like, what production credits really does Ty have for me to be like, oh yeah, he's solidified production-wise? I mean, I can see helping him write and construct the album maybe, but I really have no anticipation for Rich the Kid. I'm not really big into his music. Never really was. He had a nice little run during the Cloud
I
era
never
with
listened to a
Plug
full
Walk.
project of Rich the Kid.
I've perused some.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to them fully because I'm just like, oh. Like, it's cool, but to me, he doesn't do anything different from your stereotypical trap rapper.
Yeah. New Freezer was like his biggest track, right? Mm-hmm. With him and Kendrick.
Got a Plug Walk.
Oh, that
Plug
was a big track.
New Freezer.
New Freezer was but New Freezer was big because it had the challenge with the girls and
But also he was doing the whole thing running around with Famous Dex too at that time.
Online.
And then there was what's that song? The song that was on the Black Panther album.
Song.
With Travis Scott. I forgot the
Rich the
name
Kid
of it.
on there?
Yeah, but let's talk about like peanut butter jelly inside the car.
I got it. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's definitely been a minute.
But oh my God, bro. Nah,
Yeah,
I remember
I'm not hyped for.
No.
I'm not hyped for.
anything got Kanye attached to it. I'm not hyped.
Come on, B. Big Shot, but it came from
Big Shot.
Peanut butter inside, but you know Kendrick whatever. He interpolated it on that song.
Yeah, that is.
That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, Rich the Kid, no offense, you surprised me on Vultures, but that's not really saying much, especially for where Kanye is.
Yeah.
I'm not anticipating your album. I'm not looking forward to your album. But hey, I hope you the success that you want and need, and hopefully this revitalizes your career a lot. Into the mainstream.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people thought that you kind of became washed.
Yeah,
especially when people was like, "Why is he on a Kanye?
Yeah.
Like, why is he on Vultures?"
But it's Kanye.
It's one of those things where, like you said before in the previous episode, Kanye can't get a hold of all the people he really wants to because he's kind of effed himself, shot himself in the foot. So yeah, I feel like it's definitely that situation, and it just worked out perfectly for Rich the Kid because he had nothing to lose.
Bro, every time I hear Vultures, I just think of Kanye saying, "Got some Jews on the staff now."
I actually got the vinyl came in a few days ago.
Yo, you know it's going for like 80 on Discord right now. They wildin', bro. I'm not buying that.
But next project, Lupe Fiasco, Samurai. This one leaked. It's supposed to be coming out June 2024.
I saw the vinyl.
That's the one that leaked, so everybody knew it was coming out. I saw the cover. I was like, all right. I enjoyed the cover. I don't know if I'm not hyped for a Lupe Fiasco album. I haven't been hyped for a Lupe Fiasco album since Lasers.
Man, I haven't been hyped since probably Lasers as well. But I enjoy, his latest, projects and stuff like that.
I've perused them, but I haven't really
I like them.
Dived into them. But I think I should.
Yeah, but I don't know. What if this has something to do with his pen, his sharpening of his sword? There's a whole group in, like, Boston. They call themselves, like, the Swordsmen or something. And, bro, they ad-lib is sling, sling, sling. Because, like, they keep their swords sharp and they be like...
So, basically, they Wu-Tang
like,
just about the sound effects.
They be like, sling, sling, sling. Hey, bro, when they be rapping their little butt off. Sling, sling, sling. I be dying every time they play it, bro.
Oh,
sling,
man.
sling.
But you have no anticipation for the Lupe Fiasco album?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
But I might listen to it if we do
I'm gonna listen to it. I know it's gonna be good.
I really have no anticipation for this.
Yeah.
And last project we have, the one I'm actually excited for, Ghostface Killah, Set the Tone. It's supposed to be coming out this week. By the time of this recording, it hasn't come out. But by the time this video is
dropping
out,
on Friday?
Yeah, May 10th. But by the time this episode uploads, it'll be out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for.
We gotta review that, bro.
Oh yeah, I want to. Even though it might not do the views, it might not pull the views that it wants, but it's Ghostface.
But what we do, bro, we authentic, bro.
Yeah,
and that's something we like. I gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I do want to talk about it. I'm trying to pull his Twitter up to see who all's on there. But the single that he just dropped with him and Nas,
man, I hate that.
I'm like, I like that. I kind of wish
Who produced it?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm on the Twitter right now.
Man, I hate that.
This is my first album on Mass Appeal. Track produced by T the Human.
T the Human. I don't think I heard him. So he with Nas. He got stuff with Nas.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he was under.
That's probably why he had Nas on the track.
Well, that plus they all respect each other.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
of course that. But I'm just saying him putting out his lead single on the first.
Oh,
you get what I mean?
The fact that's the lead single.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then it's with Nas and Nas Mass Appeal.
I swear to God, if my Twitter keeps exiting where
T
it
the
needs
Human.
Yeah, but when I went to it, it was talking about some artist dude that didn't look like a producer, so maybe he tagged the wrong person.
Yeah, he old, so
yeah, he definitely comes off.
Unless somebody else
runs the account.
He'd be like, "Hey man, you do this."
Man, come on, look at this video of him right here. He definitely looked like that uncle. Right there.
Hey, son,
he looked like that uncle right there.
Hey son, man. Get the Twitter out, man.
When he had that video of him going against Action he had this music
playing bro, in the back. Man, come on, bro. Ghost is just, bro. You can't imitate Ghost, bro.
No, you can't. He's very authentic. He's as authentic as they really come.
Bro, man, so, like remember we talked about that interview he did with Big Daddy Kane, bro. He was just like, son, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he was like, you can't really articulate yourself like this in the conversation, but you can understand him. He's like that black uncle that you gotta be like, I got you. Like,
Ghost.
We got Ghost, man. I'm gonna start calling him Uncle Ghost.
No, but you know who Ghostface like remind me of? You ever see those skits by old dude from Philly, that do the Rags, Trey Rags.
Oh yeah,
you know the old heads like. Oh yeah, the old heads. That's Ghostface, bro. Like, yo,
man, why you acting like that? Why you talking to me like that?
He want me to drink it. He want me to sip on my drink. He want to go to my mouth. Like, what was tripping? Hey, yo, your son tripping.
But some of the features that's going to be on that project: Method Man, Jim Jones, Seek Luch, Raekwon, October, London. Never heard of them. Nas.
Oh, bro, he got this. Never heard October London. Check him out, bro. He the one that sound like Marvin Gaye. He signed on the Snoop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Iceman, Kanye West.
Okay.
I'm afraid of that one.
Hold up. Featuring or production?
Featuring Kanye West on track 6, No Face. We got Benetton, Fat Joe, Ja Rule, Trevor Jackson. Trevor Jackson's the one that be singing on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Okay. AZ, BB, Sean Wea, Busta Rhymes, Serrani, Chucky Hollywood.
Every track has a feature?
Except for one, which is
B?
Plan B. And Remy Ma.
Hold on. You named somebody that made me think of something. Jim Jones. Did you see Jim Jones? Freaking
I heard about it.
suplex this dude off the escalator.
But I didn't watch it.
Bro, Jim Jones was like body slammed the dude. He had two of them, two like older, like looked like they was like older white guys, like probably in their like 50s or 60s. Bro, one dude just hitting Jim in the head, bro, and was just like, yeah, he the one that did it. Like, bro, why he punching Jim? I'm like, yo, Jim was like wilding, bro. He was.
Hasn't Jim been in the gym?
Oh, Jim always in the gym, man. Yeah. Jim Jones.
Had to. Cannot believe this, man.
Oh no, bro.
Man, come on, man. This is supposed to be a short pod. You wanna act like this? Look, he just acting like this because he's crazy.
Hey, right bro, now. Jim Jones, come on, B.
But yeah, now we're done with all the news that's come out this week. Let's go ahead and talk about some music. We got a few projects to talk about. We can talk about Outkast. We can talk about 4rs. Do you want to talk about Kendrick Lamar today?
Now we can get into that another day.
You want to do that another day?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that another day. But
let's get in that 4rs since it's an EP.
All right, let's talk about 4rs. You Made Me a Star EP, which sadly got super overshined because of the beef that was happening this past
You saw
weekend.
that tweet he put out.
Yeah, he said, hey, yo, Kendrick Lamar. He's like, yo, I just had an album come out. Can you give me 24 hours?
Grammer had to, whatever they named him, Gammer had to hit him up. Hey, yo, young blood.
Hey, cut that out.
Cut that out, man.
Hey, tweet deleted.
Yeah, don't even tweet out his name.
Yes. You were assigned to OVO under this EP. Yes, bro. You better not.
Hey, so this EP is run, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you can do the tweets, you know what I'm saying? But hey, what do you feel about it, bro?
Man, so I don't know what I was expecting with this 4rs project because, you know, he had the whole hype. He had the whole industry kind of buzzing because he had a whole bunch of streams on streaming platforms. He seemed to be some type of industry plant. He had a super viral video with him doing the whole in the hood or whatever it's called, on the streets, whatever that, on the mic, with the mic hanging and, you know, he's in the hood, doing the singing thing. You don't expect the voice that comes out. And I will say, going into this project, I had little to no expectations because I feel like we haven't gotten a good amount of 4rs. But going into it, I enjoyed it.
I liked it too.
I really enjoyed this project right here. I think 4rs, and see, the thing is, we don't get that singing vocal performance because I just think men nowadays, singing-wise, don't really give that performance as a majority. But for what he does, his songwriting, it's not all the way up there yet. It feels very juvenile. I'll say that.
Hey, that's one of the things I was saying as well.
I'm about to say, yeah, it feels very juvenile. It feels very, I just got out of high school type stuff. And it feels very young.
Yo, and speaking of that, I'm just going to piggyback off what you're saying because everything you just said is what I was going to say. So, I said watch, but I read one of his interviews. I forgot who it was with. I think it was it XXL? I don't remember. Anyways, bro, you know what his whole like inspiration for this project is?
What?
A girl broke up with him.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought it was because
he said his whole album is about her. She broke up with him, left him for a guy that she told him not to worry about. And he said, that's when that song that came to his head, the song that came out. I just might catch a plane because she's from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna see you today or whatever.
A date at 8 or something
like that. Yeah. Bro said he was working 12 hours in the warehouses, B.
Hey,
so was he actually a plant?
I mean, yeah, he was in the power plant. he just like me for real.
That's crazy, bro. From my neighborhood in Dallas, bro. That's so crazy, bro. I'm looking back there. I'm like, hold up, bro. That's crazy.
I just wonder, like, if without TikTok, where would this artist be? That's my main question because obviously he had the virality. He did the smart thing of coming out with a short EP project, kind of coming off of that virality because his steam was kind of dying, especially with that whole On the Radar freestyle. People was losing faith in him.
The Highland Hills. That's the Highland Hills freestyle.
That's what it is, the On the Radar one? Where the one was like, yeah, I heard that. I was like, yeah, no.
And the thing on 22.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no. Stick with the girl stuff. But overall, I feel like the beginning of the project, it started a bit slow.
Yeah.
And once we got to the middle, I'm like, okay, I feel the older school R&B vibes in terms of like contemporary, like early 2000s R&B vibes, late 90s. I'm like, all right, where are we going at with this? And I wish you would develop this a bit more. But then we get into, you know, some more tracks. And I will say the tracks, not production-wise, but because he has that tone, it sounds very samey. And he doesn't know how to construct a great song yet.
No, not.
Like, it's like he gets the virality because of the voice thing. But overall, these songs really feel a lot samey.
Yeah, especially when it came to the writing. Like, Break a Vase. Like, I'm like, bro, you probably never got a vase thrown at you, bro. You're throwing stuff at the wall with these songs right now. It felt like the same song, even though I liked it. But like that one song he tried to do like a 90s ballad in a way, I didn't like that one. I think he shouldn't try that. It's the second to the last track for the Kanye track.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I was like, yeah, don't do this no more. So this one I knew. I'm like, yo, he's really
He's really young.
I want to. Yeah, I don't know if he's in his I don't know if he's in his early 20s or his late.
I'm not
teens.
sure either.
I don't know if he's 19. I think he's either 19 to 22.
Like young adult.
Yeah,
that's
young
what
adult,
I would call him. Young adult.
And you could tell from just like we said from the subject matter in some of these songs, and that I feel that it's gonna take him a while to actually really find out who he is, especially vocally and subject matter.
Yeah, but I also think this is a blessing and a curse. He blew up so fast.
Yeah.
That's like this could be a hard come down because what if people like this ain't really it for me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were basically off of 2 or 3 songs that he had out. He had a remix with Drake.
Yeah.
He got a remix with Kanye on this EP. So I'm just wondering where his career will go from this actual project itself because it's just like I feel like there could be a lot of growth, but also like you said, I feel like he needs to find his voice. I definitely think he needs to get in the room with a bit more writers. That way he kind of learn what works because I feel like right now he's working because of a gimmick.
Yeah,
he's not really working because of his actual good song or talent.
And one thing I think he should do coming into like the second half of this year and next year is features. I think he should get in his feature bag.
Do you think he should be like an actual like on R&B features
with
other
I think
R&B
or hip hop. I think it could be anything. I just feel like he need to get out there more now since you dropped this EP. So all right, we got a little some of you, but now we're gonna have to hear more of you. And now like you like to give us the little snippets. Pretty much his freaking songs are snippets and then he slows it down.
They're like very skeletal.
Yeah, he said he bring that from his Texas roots and Houston been slowed up. So I was reading the article. Whatever.
You could hear it.
Yeah. So I just think he need to get on features now. I need him to actually, I guess, express himself or show his talents in another way, like on a different type of beat. Because I feel like that production is.
It's very samey.
It's pretty samey. So
it's very samey. You feel same tempo.
Yeah,
the sound itself is consistent.
Yeah.
But sometimes consistency like that, where it sounds all the same, is not good.
So I want to hear you on other production. I just want to see you like branch out now because now we know who you are. Now you need to stay. So what are you going to be known for? Are you going to be a hook guy? Or are you going to be just this TikTok kid? So you gotta put your stamp, bro.
Yeah, it's time for him to stay in the studio.
Yeah.
After this EP came out, you need to get back to the studio. You need to see what works and what doesn't. I think right now he needs to just throw out some singles to see what lands, what sticks, and what falls. That way he can see what direction he needs to move in. And I really want him to find his own voice. And I hate to say it like this, he kind of sounds like a very high-pitched Brent Fiasco.
Yeah, I said that that's what I said.
Yeah, to me that's what he sounds like. And I really want him to, I mean, I don't want to say, I want him to, to find himself outside of Brent Fiasco because Brent Fiasco is just the beast itself. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, he sounds like Brent Fiasco. Audibly, vocally, he sounds like Brent Fiasco because of the tone.
I can sing you some guys that's exactly Brent Fiasco. Mm-hmm. Like you would think it's a Brent Fiasco song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I just like when I heard him, I'm like, oh, he's Brent Fiasco with like a higher pitched voice.
Do you think
like,
Brent Fiasco helped inspire him?
Oh yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Have to, bro. Like Brent got some babies out there, bro. Mm-hmm. I swear I'm gonna sing you this song, B. And you're like, is that a Brent song? But subject matter, a little different, but vocally, production. No, I'm talking about the guy I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
not 4 Backs. But yeah, I know he's been getting calls for features. Like he has to. Like he was hot.
He's hot as fish grease.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
he
he's not hot. He was hot as fish grease.
But I still feel like he has steam, But I think he needs to answer some of those feature calls, get your money up, bro, and just also, branch out, bro. Let's see you, bro, because like this was your year. Like last year, and then this year. Now we need to know who you are. Make yourself a household name. Mm-hmm. So other than that, bro, you can fizzle out easily.
Oh yeah, easily. And I think the thing with R&B is, even though R&B isn't as popular, there's like some mainstays in R&B that just have plenty of like streams. Like Lucky Day, I didn't know really how big he was until I looked at the stream numbers.
Yeah.
Victoria Monet.
Yeah.
Brent Fiasco, of course. Yeah. Party Next Door. These guys have millions of streams.
Bryson Tiller still.
Yeah, Bryson Tiller. And so obviously when it comes to R&B, especially now, you don't need to be vocally talented to be in it. You just need to be able to make good songs, have good songwriting, and kind of like find your own sound and lane because Lucky Day has his sound. He has his lane. Brent Fiasco definitely has his lane. Mm-hmm. Party Next Door has his lane. Weekend, we kind of cut him out. We cut him out of this conversation. While he did kind of start in R&B, he's transcended. He's way transcended. Him and Frank Ocean. Yeah. Those two have transcended.
They out of here.
I just don't need 4 Backs to be another one of them.
Yeah.
I think, like in terms of like, oh yeah, the anonymity where I don't have to do anything. Yeah. Like I don't really have to talk to people. I could do that and I could become a star. Do not do that. do not do
like his whole thing is it was the marketing with his video. Yeah. Him looking like this gangster kid, and then you hear his voice. So that was his thing. So now you have to show us something different. We got you. We got your gimmick. So now you got to let us know, like, what's going to keep you here.
Yeah.
Because, like, what's going to make me go back? You know what I'm saying? And, like, check you out and see you grow. Because you're still a young guy. I got hope in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially you from the city, you from the state. I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna get my listen with your next project for sure. But I definitely want you to grow into the stardom that you're actually coming into. And I want to see him really grow as an artist and define his name. Like,
feature,
what does that 4-Bat sound like? Ooh, I need that. Ooh, 4-Bat should have been on that.
He need that. You know how Brent had the crew hook? He needs something. He need a moment like that. He need a moment like that. Because, like, I remember when Brent, like,
but would he have to do it with an established artist or an artist that's kind of underground?
It just has to, like, same how he did with the TikTok and got that. It could be with I would prefer it to be with an established artist because I know he got those calls. Like Drake, come on, bro, he got those calls. So I prefer it to be with a more established artist, and I'm pretty sure he's been in contact with some people, especially with the not management, but the label he's incorporated with right now. They got a lot of big people on there, so I think he can get that call, bro.
Yeah. But overall, my thoughts on this project, I think it was good for what it is, but I think there's a lot of room for growth for him as an artist. But that doesn't mean that he's bad. But you can tell that he's very immature and it's very like, if I had to talk about this like it's Play-Doh, it's just like coming out the package. Right now, I took the plastic off the package. Right now, I need to see what he becomes molded into.
His skits didn't feel authentic. Like his skits was weird. Like I was like, damn.
I think he had like what 1 or 2 skits.
Yeah,
right?
but they were just weird. I was like, bro, it sounded like some childish skits. You know what I mean?
They
like,
just feel like it was just like friends who weren't taking it serious.
Yeah. They're like, man, come on, man.
Stop being an H-word.
Rub me know. I'm like,
I get it because we've lived that life, but it's also like.
Come on, bro. I like skits that I can like really relate. I remember when Brent was like, I swear, bro, he had to skip me somebody. Now, like, what did he say? You're killing some people, one of you niggas. Like, he was I forgot that one skit, and I was like, dang, Ron Phil, I always be like, yo, he was just like, man. It's just some skits you like, dang, I can relate to it when you talking to your homies, like, you have that authentic skit. It's not even a skit, really. It's just, we actually just recording us talking in the studio. Like, I wanted that feel from, even though I know you had little skits of EP, but, like, those skits didn't feel authentic. Like, in those type of, like, environments, and I could tell you with the homies, I feel like that was just something y'all was acting. Like, y'all was smiling the whole time y'all did that. Like, yo, this is for the EP. Like, just authentically, just record yourselves just talking, bro, and not even worried about the camera or the tape recorder, whatever y'all got on. Just talk. And then it feel more like, you know what I mean? Like real. And I feel like, I remember when Brent had some of those skits on his like EP and his other EP, like, I'm like, dang, like this is dope. I feel this. So come on, bro. Skits are important to me. Like you gonna put some skits in the album, bro.
Especially if you want to like set the tone.
Yeah, really, bro, set that tone. And if you want to tell that story, bro, I know you put like 2 skits in there, but bro, you gotta, don't be like, well, it's not like Tory's skits. Oh my God.
He can overdo them sometimes.
But
they not bad, but he does it excessively. There's too many skits.
Right. So.
And so with 4-Bats, I feel like with the skit or the interlude,
he had 2. He had 2 skits.
I feel like he was trying to like change like the tone of the album, like transition to another point of like how it was supposed to sound tonally on the album itself. And to me, I didn't feel like that was like a good point of separation. Yeah. Well, a good point to cement the separation. Yeah. It's all right for you to change the tone. It's just like that didn't, to me, cement the change in tone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Overall, like I said, I am going to be looking forward to your next project. This is not a bad start, but because it's an EP, I am going to grade this on a curve.
Yeah.
But I do expect more whenever you do drop the album.
Most definitely.
And I kind of don't want to see a deluxe of this. Like, I want you to kind of flesh out more of who you are and what you are. Don't just add samey tracks to this right here and just add stuff onto it. Like an Ice Spice.
And one thing about him, maybe approach you could take is just be a single artist. Just put out singles. Maybe the EPs might be a thing and he just not be an album artist. He just put out singles and drop EP. Put out a single, drop EP.
That could work. I'm definitely not opposed to that, especially like a little 20 to 30-minute project. I'm not opposed to that.
I think it'd be cool for him. He liked to put out short songs. So.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely TikTokers.
Yeah,
so yeah. Hey, 4-Bats, keep doing your thing.
Keep doing your thing, bro.
Hopefully you do grow from this. And don't do that on the radar freestyle again, please. Yeah, because people were losing faith in you.
Yeah, shout out Highland Hills. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Dallas.
Bro from Highland Hills.
From the city.
Bro from Highland Hills is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I agree. But oh man, another Southern album that we have to talk about. And a 30-year anniversary that we had to tackle.
30 years.
30 years. This album came out April 26, 1994. Known by the American hip-hop duo Outkast.
Oh, April?
Yeah, April 26th.
Man.
Hey, Big Boy, Andre 3000, Southernplayalisticadillacmuzik.
Man.
This album came out 30 years ago with the singles Players Ball, Southernplayalisticadillacmuzik, and Get Up, Get Out.
And get something. I was a month when this came out. 94 best year in hip hop, bro. Especially like add me the cherry on top. Insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's crazy how like I fell into hip hop, bro, because when I was born, they knew that was gonna be the greatest year of hip hop, and then I was like one of the greatest humans that ever like touched the soil. So this is just crazy. So this album coming out like a month after me was born is insane. You know, that the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy, bro. Name a year better than 94. You can't.
Hip hop?
Yeah. Nothing, bro.
Dang, what came out 95?
Like 94, 88, 95 not bad though.
I gotta think about what came out 95.
We have to look, but 94 is 94, 88 is
we'll be doing 30-year anniversaries next year.
Yeah, we might have to do it, bro. We're gonna have to look at that, see the best hip hop.
Yeah.
That's
But let's go ahead and talk about this album. Obviously, there is no anticipation when it comes to this album because this album was out before I was born, a month when you was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to see that this album right here is 30 years old by one of the best hip-hop duos of all time and one of the best discographies in hip-hop of all time. Their first debut album itself. And I gotta say that for me, this album isn't my favorite Outkast album. Yeah. In fact, I told you this before we started podding. This album, to me, it don't stick to me like that as well because I feel like I'm not going to say there's a lot of personality, but it's definitely not the personality that we get from their albums that follow this. And I do give it grace because this is their first album. This is during an era where, you know, East Coast was really dominating. So, you know, what the heck is that?
No,
yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, that was weird. Hey, we keep it authentic. No cutting that out. But I will say that this album to me, while it does have slappers, I'm never going to say it has slappers. This is my least favorite Outkast project when it comes to their actual projects. And I mean, this album, ATLiens, Aquemini, Stankonia. I'm not counting the other two albums. But when it comes to these two, I mean, this album right here, it's not a bad effort. This is still a good album.
Oh,
a good debut album. I'm not gonna say that. To me, this album doesn't stick to me like those other three albums.
Don't stick to his ribs.
Yeah, facts. Which is why I consider this. I don't want to say worse because there's a bad negative connotation to it. But to me, it's their worst album. Yeah. Out of the first four.
And it sounds so bad. You're saying worse.
Yeah, I know, but it's like not that because I'm saying like if I had to rank the four, it'd be number 4.
Yeah.
And even then, this was better than a lot of other rappers' best works. So, like I said, that's saying something still. If your worst album is still someone else's best or better than a lot of other people's best, Outkast, they're there lyrically. Yeah. The production is there as
amazing.
Well. Yeah, I really like it. I like the skits. I like the personality that they bring into when it comes to actually transitioning.
And then the southern, like the accents, just man, just the skits was dope.
Big Rube on there talking about if you think this is just about pimping and being a player, then you must be a white cracker. You must not be listening. I'm just like, oh, I like that, especially when we recently reviewed Future's Honest and Big Rube was on there speaking. So I'm just like, I don't know, it just all fits the tone right here. This is a really good album.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to get it twisted by me saying this is their worst one. This is a really, really solid project. Like, I have songs that I jam on here. So, I mean, if I go into some of my favorite songs, Ain't No Thing, especially the transition from my intro to Let You Know to Ain't No Thing, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
I like Southernplayalistic. Call the Wild, I like that. Players Ball. Get Up, Get Out. Crumbling Herb is cool. Hootie Hoo, Deep. And Players Ball Reprise. I really don't like reprises in albums, but I really enjoyed that one.
Funky Ride is like one of my, even though it's Outkast is not even on it, but I love that song. Bro.
Yeah, that song, I just enjoy all this. Yeah. The skits aren't overdone. The interludes ain't overdone. And I feel like this wasn't where Andre and Big Boy really separated themselves. But to me, my favorite out of this album is Big Boy. Because I feel like the way he flowed on this album, to me, he floated on there in terms of like the pockets that he found on these beats.
So Aquemini, right, came out after ATLiens, right?
Yes, correct.
So I think Savannah, they said Savannah. What's Savannah on?
Savannah was on Aquemini, I believe.
I believe they said that song was supposed to be on Southernplayalistic. I could be wrong. But do you feel it when he's like, East Point is in the house.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but Big Boy on that song. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I think Big Boy said that song was supposed to be on Southernplayalistic. But I can tell.
That song would have been.
Yeah. I think I could be wrong, but anyways, Big Boy, that song is one of my favorites on Equipment. But Big Boy also my favorite on this. I feel like ATLiens is when they kind of saw the
that's why I told you that's like the defining album.
Because you could see Andre and Big Boy, the subject matter was the same. It was pimping, you know what I'm saying? So everything was. I feel like it catered more to Big Boy with that production though. Like Big Boy voice sounded like they both dope. It's just I like Big Boy more on this, bro. I think I did as well.
Oh yeah, same. I mean, if we'll talk about Equipment and ATLiens whenever we get to those anniversary reviews, or whenever we just feel like talking about them. But yeah, to me, I feel like Big Boy was the shining star on this album. And that's not to say like, he was lapping Andre 3000. I'm not saying nothing like that. But in terms of like, I felt a great amount of personality through the way he flowed on this album. And Andre 3000, he's still doing his Andre 3000 things, especially at that young of an age where he hasn't really defined himself or had the turban yet or anything like that.
And it's just like with Big Boy also, I think, not saying like, because I know Andre has like a little bit of influence in the streets too, the stuff he used to do. But like with Big Boy actually, with kind of like a little dope boy, you know what I'm saying? He has more of that flair.
That street,
he had that more that street.
He seems as that street guy.
More street guy. So it's like, I feel like this catered to him way more. And like when he goes into the other albums, you see the divide.
Really the defining character moments for these two rappers.
And I just feel like this was just him perfectly. Like, this was dope.
Like, I will say, like, the synergy wasn't off or anything like that. I feel like the synergy was more intact than later albums because they were still growing artists and they were still finding themselves. They were in the Dungeon Family with them and Goody Mob. And, with Organized Noise, Sleepy Brown being there as well. I will say that this is a really strong debut project. Now, to me, this isn't like a Southern-defined album to where it's like, this is the South. Because it don't have that production. It has little influences here and there to help give you that, but it don't feel like a Southern album
I think,
when you listen to it.
I don't know, like... I think it has like a define of the South to me. I know it's before Riding Dirty, but like it's because of some the just those production that it was a funk to it to me. Something.
I will agree with that. To me, I don't know why, but songs like Players Ball, to me, it really gives me that funky ride. Obviously, some of those songs, especially with Sleepy Brown's vocals on there.
I think, like, I know it's like we said, we like Riding Dirty is like.
To me, it's like the definitive, like when you think of a Southern album, boom, that's like highly defining Southern album.
Because like at first, a lot of Southern artists sounded like they were from the West Coast.
Especially like a Ghetto Boys.
Or
like from the East Coast or whatever.
The East Coast. East Coast production. And some, West Coast kind of flows in a way.
Yeah, West Coast flows, old West Coast, like not Dr. Dre West Coast, like G-Funk or anything like that. But kind of like how like I don't want to say NWA, but I don't want to say
Ice Cube was doing pretty much.
Yeah, exactly, on America's Most Wanted. Stuff like that. Yeah. It sounded more like adjacent to that.
Yeah, but like East Coast production on some of the stuff. Like, it was some guys out here talking about the East Coast. They was actually calling like Atlanta, Houston rap Midwest music at the time, they said. And I was like, huh? But I guess because of that merge of like both sides, they wasn't calling it Southern music.
And also because they might be in the same time zone as us. Like Atlanta's in a different time zone, but Chicago's in the same time zone as us.
It's weird,
So yeah.
I don't know. It is pretty weird.
Yeah.
And I know Atlanta, like South Carolina, all of them like East. But I don't know. I love this album, bro. And I had to do a refresher in the car, and it rides smooth, bro. I feel like I was in '94.
Yeah, this actually bumps. This is one of those older albums to me that actually sounds good in the car. And that sounds good like you got to put it in a radio box and have it on the stereo.
Have it on the boombox.
Yeah, it's like, you just carry it around. Like, it don't sound like one of them. Like, this album, to me, has a smooth, funky feel to it to where it's still so hip-hop within the funky... That, I mean, no, we're not going to Stankonia funky, but it still has that little funkiness that was very defining, especially for an artist like that back then. Because I don't think anyone really had a sound specifically like Outkast, but you could tell Outkast took other influences from other places itself.
And one thing I like, I mean, it was a few years back when I actually listened to like older guys that actually witnessed this album come out, and they was from the South, and they were just saying like, it was so refreshing to hear people. You got UGK, but these were some guys that actually showed their Southern roots from the accents to how they talking. Like, these dudes sound like us. So they kind of like, they wrap these guys around them like, yo, this is us. This is the South. So just hearing them say that type of stuff, being like, dang, like that's dope. Because like we didn't really have a space in hip hop. Even like in Texas, our artists didn't really sound like Southern artists. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't really have a sound for our region at the time. So I don't know. It's pretty cool.
And it was like an infant stage of hip hop. So what big artists did we have besides Ghetto Boys and Scarface before?
And then you had like Outkast. You had a little bit of A-Ball, MJG, these guys, but like, they had their own little sound as well. And then 3-6 coming up, and they had their own little horrorcore sound. Like So I don't know, but just the South was just in a different place at the time because like we probably was listening to everything at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
And then back then, regions weren't really a thing like they are now.
yeah.
Like I think really once Dr. Dre and all of them.
That's when East Coast people was like, oh, this that West stuff, and then when we come, we was country bumpkins. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
Even though we have some of the best rappers ever. You know what I'm saying? From the South. You know what I mean? Like you just go out by it. We rent. Come on, bro. The South, like it's different. It's different, bro.
I feel like we have the best trendsetters, especially with the
most definitely
the modern era of hip hop.
Most definitely. Yeah, even now.
I mean,
modern, but
yeah.
Even back then though, like Outkast influenced like everybody that touch a mic right now, bro, and like not even them knowing, like, bro, no, you got that from them, that got that from Outkast. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro, and like, come on, one of the best storytellers come from the South, bro.
Oh my God,
you got Face Mob, you know what I mean?
Oh. But also, let's not also sleep on like that the art of storytelling too, though. Was
the art of storytelling. Yeah,
I thought you meant them at first.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
too,
Scarface cool.
But I'm just saying, bro, this dude paint pictures, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, it's different. Like, come on, bro, he'll make you cry in a song. Like, Face different, man. I don't know. I just love Southern music, bro. Like from like anything that comes from a Southern artist, especially like Louisiana, like R&B, like jazz, all this stuff that comes from the South. Like it's, I don't know, bro. It just. I don't know. It makes me want to eat some soul food. Like, it's just like yams, you know what I'm saying?
It feels like a nice Sunday with the family.
Yes, bro.
Like, not family as in your immediate family, like cousins coming over, like a fish fry type thing.
Yeah, it's different. Like, I love this album, bro. It's
There's
so
definitely high enjoyable moments on here.
It's so Southern to me, bro.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like this album. Like I said, it's the most forgettable.
It just sucks that he had to say forgettable. It's the worst out of the four. It sounds
bad.
It sounds bad.
But it's like I said, like this album is way better than some people's best.
Yeah.
So like I said,
it's a classic though.
Yeah.
It's a classic in my opinion. I think it's a classic. I think Outkast has 4 straight classics, bro. It could be. I think it's a classic, man. Just for like what it meant, bro.
Okay, yeah.
And just what it started.
See, that's the part I'm missing right there. Yeah. What it meant, because I'm just like, it's good. Like it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Like when I say it's the worst, and this is what I mean by the worst. I have to explain this to people on Twitter sometimes. Something can be a 9.9.
Yeah.
If I say something's a 9.8, technically that's worse. It's still
like it technically is worse, but it just sucks because this guy he likes to say stuff like that.
Hey, I'm literal.
He's evil though. He's evil, bro.
I know there's negative connotations, but sometimes you gotta take that out. Yeah. Like I said, that's why I'm trying to preface what I'm saying.
My guy, bro, he know how to like provoke like feelings from people, the hatred. That's what he does, bro.
Well, I mean, I
he like to push
myself.
He like to push those buttons.
Hey, I'm like Drake. I pushed the red button.
Bro said, yeah, Southernplayalistic, that's the worst album, man. Like,
wait, what? Oh yeah, I mean,
like if you said it, like what we was talking about, like recently, we was talking about. You was like, yeah, I'll say this is the best, one of the best songs in J. Cole's discography albums. I'm like, bro, he didn't put out that many albums. Like, he say things, you like, hold on, beat. I don't even.
It might not be, but hey, what I'm saying is still true.
You was wild, man.
Hey, either way, overall, this project is a great project. It's it's barely under an hour. Producers on it was Organized Noise and Outkast themselves, and I really
they the aliens when they do that little greetings. Yeah, they did deep. Yeah. That's so dope.
Oh man, Deep is so good. Deep is such a good, like, especially like right next to the ending. Yeah. Like I'm thinking Deep. I'm like, oh yeah, we got a few songs like this. Then Players Ball. I'm like, oh, it's over already.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that album's really good, bro.
Yeah, this album definitely rides out. I feel like there was no moment where I'm just like, dang, like this song is still going. Yeah. Like I never had that moment. Even though we're in a generation now of like the 2 to 3 minute song, barely 3 minute song. This album, I'm just hearing the flows. I hear the back and forth. I guess the thing is like these two rappers, Big Boy and Andre 3000, are just so captivating when they are rapping, when they are constructing a song. I feel like I'm always getting some different type of vibe or mood from each song itself.
Like me listening to this today in the car. And I'm just saying, like, how far they come. These young guys. I don't think they was like 19 or 18, maybe 20 in his album. And I was just driving, thinking about, R.I.P. Rico Wade, how they were just at his funeral. And I'm like, yo, they still have this brotherhood, and they still just close. It's just like that's so dope that you can age in hip hop now, and that's where we're seeing these guys be older and grow. As like, they haven't like freaking Big Boy got a son in college, and like Andre as well. Like it's just so crazy. You know what I mean?
I will say this. Shout out to Big Boy, because while Andre 3000 is considered one of the goated MCs of hip hop, I think a lot of people sleep on Big Boy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't give Big Boy their credit. A lot of people like to attribute a lot of things to Outkast for 3000. And while, yes, we do need to credit him for that, we also need to put some shine and credit Big Boy, because Big Boy is no slouch when it comes to rapping, especially with the flows. Andre killer MC, but also so is Big Boy. So I feel like Big Boy definitely needs his credit, and he does need his shine, because I feel like not enough people actually talk about Big Boy when they talk about great Southern MCs. They always want to bring out Andre, and that's the it for the conversation.
Yeah, he
I'm like, dog, put Big Boy in there too.
Big Boy top 10, man. When it comes to Southern MCs, man.
Okay.
I say so.
Okay.
Oh, when it comes to like actual like he's top 80?
I say top 50.
You like 50?
I put him.
One day we did that. What the old list we did.
Oh yeah,
what we did.
Big Boy's in there though. He's top 50 for sure though.
Man, Big Boy, man, dope, bro. You was dope on this album, bro. For real.
That's what I think. Big Boy's a shining star on this album.
Yeah, bro. He was.
But hey, Andre, next album.
Hey,
I'm like, all right, y'all each giving each other a run for their money.
Hey, they was
I cannot
going
wait
up,
to
bro.
do the anniversary review for that.
ATL. Oh, that's your favorite, right? That's your
behind Stankonia.
Oh, Stankonia.
But in terms of like the two goated ones, like the most goated
Yeah.
ones, this one's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I know that Equipment is better.
Yeah,
I know Equipment is better, but
Equipment
ATL, just the sound that it goes for. Oh my god, I love ATL.
Now ATL is amazing.
Yeah, ATL
It used to be my favorite. To like Equipment, I just sat with Equipment longer, bro. And like, oh my god, like Spodioti, I just love that song, bro. I could actually just play that song, bro. Like, I don't know why. Every time I like, oh, y'all finna play Equipment, I hit that song every time first for some reason, bro. I don't know why. Even though that intro, Equipment, the title track. Oh my god, that album's amazing, bro.
I don't know. It's just like
I put that album against anything, bro. I swear, bro. Equipment, yes.
Yeah.
I put that album against anything, bro. I don't care, bro. You could throw Ready to Die at it, Illmatic, and those are my favorite. I love them albums. Equipment is up there, bro. I love that album. I put it up there with Bob Beautiful Talk Twisted Fantasy. And I love that album as well. Equipment is amazing, bro. I don't care, bro. That album is stupid.
That's definitely one of them.
We might have to do album battles, bro. We might have to do album battles, bro.
I'm thinking, because I love both.
Oh, Criminal is amazing, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, that album is so
It is.
good.
It is. So that's why I can't say nothing bad about it. I can't say
good.
nothing bad about that or ATL. The only bad thing I can say about ATLs is that it might be too spacey and it might be too low tempo for a lot of people. That's the only thing I can say. It could be dull for some people.
Yeah.
But in terms of like where it was at in hip hop, for Southern production, also for them as their sophomore album, where they both elevated, and to me it gives their voice a bit more time to shine, to where they not out rapping the beat, but the beats also aren't too complex or overly produced to where it overshines the actual rappers themselves. I love it.
I never forget me hearing like Elevators as a young guy being like a kid and being like, how are they me and you? Like, how is this rhyming, bro?
The pockets.
Like, come on, bro. It just
Cadillac,
like, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That beat is insane, bro. Like, oh my god. Like, Outkast is just amazing. Oh man, they just amazing, and the name is so perfect because at the time they was technically Outkast. Like, and then as they they grow, they became more Outkast in a way. You know what I mean? Like,
but they was biggest.
But they was like the biggest, bro. They was
biggest inspiration, trendsetters, influence, impact. Outkast.
We might have to just do an appreciation of Outkast one day, bro. Just. Man, they mean so much.
Yeah.
But yeah. It became an Outkast appreciation video just talking about this album. Yeah. Like, bro, just they mean so much.
Anytime I get a chance to talk about Outkast, I'm not too mad at it.
Oh my god.
I'm not too mad at that.
And I remember being like a kid, liking some of their songs, but like not really being like, oh man, I love Outkast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what really made me just super love like Outkast, bro? It was in like 2009, right? Even though I was listening to him before, but like, I don't know, it made me go back. 2009, when Green Light came on, when John Legend and Andre 2000, and he was just out there killing it, bro. I was like, oh my god. I was like, man. I remember my dad. I remember in the car with my dad, and he was like, man, y'all don't mess with Dre like that. I'm like, yeah, we like Outkast, but like, bro, I just like he actually like really rap. Like, I feel like when I became a freshman in high school, I kind of like got that. Oh, yo, he rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that clicked to me. Like, I would listen to like some lyrical miracles. I didn't understand other stuff. I was just trying to be different. Be honest with you. I was just trying to be different from people. But I was like, yo, this funny. Like, this dope. I like this. So I just started going back and like, it's just some points in your life and you just hit things and you're like, I understand this. Like, this is dope. It took him a while. But,
It does. Still does. Either way, though, hey, Outkast, I mean, Stankonia was the album that I came on to.
Yeah.
But obviously, I think I was like in middle school when I heard Stankonia. Where I heard it in full. Obviously, the hits was on the radio. Yeah. So when I heard the album in full, I was like, ooh, I like this. I'm like, it's so different.
Come on, we all love. I'm fresh is so clean.
Oh, that's my favorite Outkast song. Oh, that's my favorite Outkast
I told you,
song.
like, the other day when last time we did the pod, I drove off listening to Stankonia the album. That's why I told you I re-listened to it.
Stankonia is just so. Oh, Stankonia, I love it. But today's not the video for that. But that's about it for this review because, I mean, we only have good things to say about this album.
Yeah, for real.
Like, there's nothing bad about this album. When I say it's the worst, like I said, that's like a 9.8 versus the 9.9. Yes, the 9.8 grade is worse, but it's really basically right up there. So, yeah. Overall, if you have not already, check out this album. Yeah. And also, just listen to the whole discography up to Before the Love Below Speaker Box. Yeah. While that album itself is good, and my boy Rocky from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, he referenced Outkast in that manga in that part. Just listen to everything before that.
All you young guys, man, check it out. I've been noticing there's a lot of young guys that tune into the podcast or like comment on the shorts, or even on Twitter. I'll be seeing like young dudes like actually like, oh, this is my first time playing this album. I'll be like, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? So, man, check out these albums, man. Go back, man. I'm telling you, it. I did it. We both did it. Like, it's good to go back and know things in the history of hip hop and anything. It's just sometimes you want to know their root of like where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man, go back and don't just be a prisoner of like your moment of like what you in right now.
And don't let everybody overhype Andre 3000 you because Big Boy is definitely no slouch when it comes to his abilities.
Yeah, bro,
he's
gonna stand out a lot more at some point. So
like, I mean, I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh heck yeah!
Come on, bro. And I told you he had the best verse on International Players in my film anthem, bro. Yeah. Any, many decisions. Well,
see, I like Bun B, but I like Pimp C, and I'm just like,
no, the whole album is just perfect. Yeah, the whole song is just perfect. But Big Boy just any decisions. I pick for my selection. Come on, bro.
Oh my god,
he was going on, bro. But slipping is something I don't do.
To the life,
bro. I love that, bro.
Oh man, that album is so good. But yeah,
gotta play that in my wedding, dude.
Facts.
I'm gonna come out to it. I texted text to a girl.
Oh, but bro. Yeah, that's about it for Southernplayalistic Cadillac Music. Great album. Hip hop discussion time. DJ Vlad, and that's about it for the podcast. DJ Vlad, you want to talk about that?
No, I ain't really got nothing to talk about, bro. But the beef. DJ Vlad is weird, bro. Like, why did he say that?
I don't know. Well, I get why. But it's like one of those things where it's like,
bro, come on.
Black women, this is all I gotta say. Be careful of who you interact with, and be careful of what you say online because if it can be used against you, you don't want to say it. That's all I got.
Bro said, oh, all right.
He said, oh, don't you work at so-and-so? I'll be making sure on Monday to call your people. Okay, we on the side.
We on Twitter, bro. Chill out. Like, it's different if she did something well, bro. Like, if she was on, like, if she posted a clip of her harming a kid or some stuff. I understand you hitting up her job. Bro, she just told you to stay out of black folks' business.
So, let me see if I can find it because for the people, because we got to remember, like, this podcast will always be up, so somebody might be lost. Just to quickly
my
go over
start hurting, bro. I forgot all of you, bro. Like, bro, I saw, like, bro, why do you say that?
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I call your up.
Dang, I'm trying to find it. I just cannot find it right now.
Oh, my God, bro.
But basically, you know, DJ Vlad listened to Kendrick's song.
You not
like us? Is that the one?
Yeah.
And DJ Vlad basically on Twitter said, "Oh, this is a good song, but I just really can't enjoy it because the mix was horrible." And so we're just like a whole bunch of people don't really care about. Like that's a nerdy thing to really like. The only time you should really care about a mix is like if it's literally being drowned, bro. Like on Chavo's World 3. Yeah. Chavo, get it together. God dang, I love that album, but your mixing is horrible on that album. It is atrocious,
but chicken.
Yeah, but. Some woman, I guess a Princeton university teacher, she commented saying, you know, you need to stay out of black folks' business or whatever. And then he replied saying, like, what? I can't comment on this so-and-so? And she was like, this is a black affair. You shouldn't be commenting on this. He says, aren't you like I guess he looked at her bio. He said, ain't you a teacher at Princeton? I'll be making sure to get in contact with him. And this happened over the weekend. And he's like, I'm going to make sure on Monday I'm getting in contact with him.
This is like one of the most like butthurt things ever. Like, bro, you really got butthurt because she said stay out of black folks' business is insane to me, bro. Like, how like
Oh wait,
fragile your ego is.
I didn't even see he said something.
What?
Since it's Monday, let me clear the air and state that I have never had any intention of filing a complaint to Princeton for former Professor Morgan Jerkins, saying that white people aren't allowed to comment on Kendrick Lamar's music. She trolled me and I trolled back. At the end of the day, he created an interesting discussion about race relations in America. I'll be discussing it further in my future interviews. No, you won't. Shut up. But she commented a lie. He tagged my employer multiple times with the intention to professionally harm me. Yeah. I didn't troll. I centered black people in the discussion on hip hop and told them to stand down because it's not his space. He's backtracking because he miscalculated. By the way, stop contacting my family.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Morgan Jerkins? Whoa, what are we doing?
Jerkins?
Dang, whoa.
Nah, man, she had the right to get on his butt, bro. Like, come on, Vlad, chill out, bro. I think his backlash was like, he probably didn't know that was going to get, like, a lot of pub. Like, people looked at it. But come on, bro. You know, sometimes celebrities try to get him a little one off, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you got to get on your burner and say that. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that under your main account, bro. You got to get on that burner, bro. I think he probably thought he was on the burner, bro.
He probably did. But
get off that burner, bro. Like,
yeah, just Vlad.
Bro, that was so funny.
But also, this is the thing. And this is my problem, right? Black people always say every few years, we need to get Vlad out of here. Yeah, why is Vlad such a big part of hip-hop? I'm just like, because y'all keep watching him. Y'all never want to band, and this is what's bad for the culture, y'all never want to band together and actually actively do something.
Bro, ain't Vlad behind Beef? The DVDs?
The Swag DVDs or something like that?
Nah, Beef. Remember the Beef DVDs?
Oh, Beef.
Beefs. With
yes,
like,
yeah, I think the one. I think it was with like
with
50
and all them. All of them, yeah, all three of the Beefs. I know he had some connection.
He was part of one of them. Yeah. I know that. He was part of one of the DVD things. Or
whatever. I think he was part of Beef, bro.
But also, it's just like, I hate to say it, DJ Vlad is just too ingrained in hip hop at this point.
He is, bro.
People are going to watch his interviews. He's one of the biggest independent media outlets out there.
And there's a lot of people that's clones from Vlad. Mm-hmm. You know, they do the whole faceless,
Say Cheese.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but DJ Vlad, he came into the space. He saw an opening for it. And he took it. My thing is this.
If y'all don't want to, look, if y'all don't want to support him, don't watch him.
Yeah, don't watch him. Tell other people not to watch him. Because this is the thing. Some of y'all hate watch. Y'all don't get, people get paid off a view. Yeah, not off of comments, off of a like. They get paid off of a view.
Yeah.
So if you view him, you are putting money into his pockets. Stop watching him if you don't like him and if you don't want to support him. That's all I gotta say.
I know I watch some of his stuff. If he talking to like a previous gangster that like talked about some old street stuff, I watch it.
I only like watching the interviews with him and DJ Academics. Yeah. Because it's just like two media outlets really talking and like.
I like hearing Act talk, bro.
Yeah, same. Yeah. A lot of people call him corny.
They don't like Act. I like
He's
Act.
He's very inspiring.
Bro. Sometimes I dislike Act. Sometimes I like Act. Mm-hmm. I like him most of the time. I've been following him since I was in high school, US too. So
yeah. Come on, I've been following him since college. I'll say that.
Oh,
I knew of him in high school, but I've been following him like actively, like looking at his stuff.
Yeah, I've been following him since high school, bro. So I'm like, you know what DJ?
But yeah, if y'all don't want to support Vlad, stop watching his stuff. Tell other people stop watching his stuff. But that's the thing, he still is getting millions of views.
Always, man.
He's connected with a whole bunch of rappers, and guess what? Y'all want to stop supporting him, but rappers keep going up to his platform.
Boosie.
They got Tony.
Bro, they got a whole series.
They're recurring.
Yeah, him and Boosie like
have a series. I'm just like, they might as well just have a podcast.
Yeah, him and Boosie like homies, bro. Like he recently went to his compound or whatever he have out there with all his houses and stuff.
Like, a Breakfast Club. He goes on the Breakfast Club sometimes. Yeah. He was on Drink Champs.
Yeah, I actually watched him on. I watched Vlad on not Nori. What's the other one? By the rapper. Matt Hoffa. Matt Hoffa. I watched him on Matt Hoffa. So. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. I'm not subscribed to Vlad.
Matt Hoffa's a slept-on podcast, by the way.
I like Matt Hoffa.
I like the interview with him being selected together.
You watched the brother one? Yeah. I watched a good amount of his.
I wish it was a bit more like talking in there.
I think my favorite one is with Bimmy. He used to be. That? He's Waka Flocka uncle. I think it's like one of my favorites. I like that one, the stories he was telling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's about it for today's podcast episode. Yeah. Let us know what you think about all the stuff that we talked about, some of the albums that we talked about. Like I said, if you want to check out the beef, check out the previous episode that we uploaded earlier this week.
Yeah.
But, what am I doing? I need a self-plug. Wherever you're watching this, like it, rate it, comment, do all that type of stuff. And don't forget to share it with other people that are hip-hop heads. Hey, if we have a bad take, tell them, say, hey, these guys have some bad takes. I want you to comment like hate comment. Give us the hate comment.
Hey, dislike our video.
I wake up ready to comment and reply back. Hey, I have the energy. I wake up with hate in the morning in my heart.
Hey, bro, taste the hate.
Exactly. Exactly. Look, I'm like Kendrick. I hate the walk. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I'm Kendrick.
Hey, I hate the way you say nigga. That ain't even that deep, I guess. That's so funny, bro.
I hate the fact that he backtracked and said, I really don't hate anybody. I'm like,
I don't have a hate. I actually don't hate the bone in my body.
Yeah, I was like, come on, dude. I do that hate joints. Schoolboy Q.
Hey, bro, one thing, bro. We talk about it. We're gonna talk about it in the thing. We talked about it, but this is a top beef beat. This was fun.
I think it's the best one in hip hop.
Yeah, it was fun. Just because of the Titans.
Oh yeah, that's why. It's the best one. To me, it's better than Jay-Z and Nas.
I didn't live that one. Like, I lived it, but I wouldn't follow.
But also, when we look back at the tracks,
yeah. Takeovers.
If we looking at tracks and like the way the timestamps were, like it was like, oh, Ether came out here, Takeover came out.
I told you, yeah.
But because of technology, everything
in time
faster.
and
Yeah, but also like it's like, oh, I could easily put something down now.
Yeah.
So but
check out. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Make sure you subscribe to YouTube channel if you haven't already. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, or Google, if that still is a thing. I know it's going down soon. But hey, make sure to check us out on YouTube so you can see the visual, or Spotify you can see the visual. And don't forget to comment. Rate us 5 stars on those platforms right there.
Big facts.
Yeah. My name is Chase the Dark Sage.
I'm T.
Peace.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. I listen to